Alright, let's head into our first Goodwill and see what we find. As I was looking around, I saw these Philips noise-canceling headphones, and I did look them up. They don't sell very well, so I decided against it. Doing some more looking around, spotted a wired PS2 guitar, perfect. We sell these for about $40 plus shipping. It was priced at $404, so we'll test that when we get home. I'm going to do some more looking around because even though Goodwill does have sections, things do tend to be all over the place sometimes, so you never know what you're going to find. Adidas F50 ball there. I see a sealed board game. I normally stay away from those unless they're notable titles. Saw this vintage New York Giants cup. Decided against it. Gonna take another look at this F50 ball. It's a pretty expensive looking ball, but we did look it up and it really wasn't worth anything. Went to the hat section, saw the Star Wars hat. Goodwill's hats are $1.99 and it'd probably sell for $10 and a long tail item, so it really wasn't worth it. Looking at the shoes here, I did spot these Air Maxes down here. I noticed there was a bit of suede on that bottom part. Looked like I could clean them up easily. And I looked these up and surprisingly they sell for over $100. So after cleaning them up, it's a good pickup. Gonna go around the other side here. I'm in a bit of a rush today, kind of on a time crunch, so didn't really spot anything else. Normally I would take my time a little more, but like I said, on a little bit of a time crunch today. Looking through the electronics, not really seeing much. At this Goodwill, I don't particularly find a lot of things, and some things are just really overpriced. This Pioneer digital wireless rear speaker system here for $7. It looks like it sells for $25. It's too big and too heavy for it to be anything that I would consider. Didn't really want to look that up because I had no idea what it was. And sometimes that comes back to bite you. Looking around here at the clocks, kind of staying away from plush right now. Have a little too much of it. Back over here in the toys, didn't really have much. Some board games and some kids' toys, but nothing really too great. Alright, heading into our next Goodwill. I see boots over here, and I thought that these were the Polo Ranger boots, but they were just a cheap knockoff. Looking around here, not really seeing much. There's some Cole Haan Zero Grins there that have been there for a little bit on the right side, those dark blue ones, but they're in a little rough shape. Normally I would pick those up for $9.99, but just a no-go. These Dolomite wall decorations, they had them priced at $10.01, which was, I didn't even want to look them up at that point, even though we're coming up on the season, and again, it's something that could bite me, but we'll just have to find out the hard way, I guess. Then I found this, what is it, Fingerish. I guess it's an old thing where you put your iPhone in, and something I actually intended on looking up, so you guys are going to see the comps of it as I do in the video. I meant to look it up, but just totally slipped my mind, which happens to all of us. Coming around the corner here on the electronics aisle, this is where they have all the big stuff, coffee makers, crock pots, and stuff like that. Don't really see much of anything. This store is an iffy one too. I tend to come back a lot because I found an NES on the shelf one day for I think it was $4. Looking through the plush because you never know, but really trying to avoid that. Looking over here in the toys, I picked up these these slimy gloop squeeze sandwiches thingy. I would never trust buying something edible from Goodwill that's on a shelf. I couldn't do it. I do have a 7-year-old who would probably love them, but oh man, that would be bad. I found this train, and I'm pretty sure it's one like you sit on and it rides around. I couldn't really identify what it was. It obviously looks like Thomas the Trainee, but there was no face on the front, so I really wasn't able to identify it. And it was missing the seat, so I also didn't take too much time on it. Found a Logo Athletic LSU Tiger jacket. Logo Athletic is fairly vintage. Their hats do really well, so we picked this up for $9.99. Going through the shoes here. Seems like it's a full rack, but it's been this way for a while, and just nothing really new, nothing standing out. This is where I started reselling, was in shoes, and Nothing is sticking out to me here. I see some Brooks here. Bottoms are in a little rough shape. There's no insoles. Not really seeing much of anything. Here was the big win of the day, a Derminator 2. I looked this up on eBay, and it looks like it's going for about $200. And there are no more listed. Then we picked up this Job Professional Honeycomb 65-inch water ski. It looks like it goes for about 100 to 120, and Goodwill had it at 505.